Started.
Hey everybody, Stephen KBK Vapes here. So today, I want to show you guys how to test your Mech Squonkers for voltage drop. It's a thing that I see a lot of people are confused about on YouTube. There are also a lot of videos where people do know what they're talking about, to how to do the calculation to get the voltage drop. Also, I have my modified Athena here. We're going to take it and we're going to compare it next to the Armageddon Squonker V2, and we're going to use a VTC5A battery and a digital multimeter set to DC-V20, which, as long as your multimeter has the setting, it'll work for you. So my belief is that the modifications I made to this, there should be a similar voltage drop, seen between the two of them. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So let's cut down to the table. Alright, now here we are down at the multimeter. So I have freshly charged VTC5A here. Just put the nodes on either end. And if you could get in there, Nick, and show the reading, please. We're at 4.18. This freshly charged VTC5A. Okay, now we're going to put this in the Athena. The first step to calculating voltage drop with a multimeter is to test the battery under load. A lot of people seem to be convinced that you just test the battery, the battery's voltage, and anyway, there are a lot of people that are confused about the method to do this. So what you want to do is use your positive and your negative nodes to get inside of here and get as close to the battery as you can on the contacts. When you do that, on the multimeter, see, I've got the negative up here on the negative plate, and I've got the positive down here on this copper plate. Okay, now we're going to go down here and we're going to see same reading that we got on the battery. Now, when I fire it, we're going to see the battery under load. Now that is what we want to get for the first part of the equation. So I'm going to do 3 fires. 3.9. Seem to be getting around 3.92. So yeah, we'll call that 3.92. Now we need to check the atomizer under load. Let's first write down to make sure that we got this here. Battery under load. 3.92 volts. Okay, now the next step is to test the atomizer under load. To do this, you basically just want to get on your positive and negative posts, and it doesn't really matter where you get it as long as you're not on the coils and you're on your posts. Then you want to fire it and see the reading that you get from the multimeter. So I'm going to go ahead and fire it again 3 times. 3.73. 3.73, 3.72. So we'll call it 3.72, just to be a little generous. So atomizer under load. What was it again?
3.72.
Good, thank you. 3.72.
So
now,
in this particular configuration, with the amperage that you're drawing with that atomizer, your voltage drop is 0.2 volts.
So the difference between these two numbers here will be your voltage drop. My dad is very good at these kind of things, and he's the one that's taught me all of this. We work together here. I'm going to get him in the frame just so you guys can see him. This is my pops.
Howdy, everyone.
We work together. We're a team. We work together on our coils. We work together on the videos, and that's how we roll. So, okay. We've got a voltage drop of 0.2 volts, which is pretty good. I can tell you I did not measure the Athena's voltage drop when I had the old contacts in it and the positive net was round before I flattened it, but I can guarantee you that there was much, much, much more voltage drop, and I'm so happy with the way this setup hits. It's almost as good as the Armageddon Squonker. I honestly can barely tell a difference. So that's why today we're going to test the two of them side by side with the same battery. So voltage drop of 0.2 volts. Now, it's time for the Armageddon Squonker. Let me take a vape here. See you at the table.
Right.
Okay,
Action.
Here we go. Now, I'm going to show you again. Here's the VTC5A that we're working with. Oh wow. Whoops. So we're at 4.15. We've taken 0.03 volts off. It's not a significant amount. And we're going to pop this into the Armageddon Squonker. And also, just to make things fair between this little shootout here, I'm going to use the exact same atomizer. My Wasp nano resin, loaded up with a coil that me and my dad built. It's a 6-wrap fused Clapton 2x26 gauge stainless steel wrapped in a 34 gauge nitrile. We're going to give this a little squonk here to make sure that everything stays wet while we're firing it. Alright, now it's time to do the same thing that we did before. We're going to test the battery under load, and we're going to get the results right here if I flip things the proper way. So again, we're going to get the positive as close as we can to the positive of the battery right here on this plate, and we're going to get the negative up here, and we're going to see the exact same voltage that we saw when we measured the battery. Now we're going to do 3 fires. 3.90, 3.90, 3.91. Got a few different things out there. Okay, so looks like 3.9. Wait, 3.90. Okay. Now, we're going to test the atomizer under load. Same as before. It's really simple. Once I learned about this, I wanted to start testing everything. So, looks like we're going to be doing that with some Mech Squonkers. Alright, we're going to fire it 3 times and see what results we get. 3.78, 3.78, and 3.78 again. And we are getting hot. Alright everybody, the results are in. I gotta tell you, the Armageddon Squonker did have a little less voltage drop, but the difference is actually quite minimal, and I'm still completely blown away at the numbers that I got on the modified GeekVape Athena. You know, for the Athena, we have 0.2 volts for the voltage drop, just the difference between these two numbers here that we got during the testing, and that's great. You're going to be hard-pressed to find Squonkers on the market that have that little voltage drop. Hybrid mech mods, you know, maybe there are definitely mods out there that have a lot less voltage drop, but regardless, the silver plating does seem to really pull through on the Armageddon. It doesn't have much else going for it other than the silver plating, I think, and the voltage drop was significantly less, but at the same time, only 0.12 volts. So the voltage drop is extremely minimal on this. It hits like a beast, and I love it. It's my baby. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it helps. I hope you guys are inspired and want to test your Mech Squonkers to see the voltage drop. And who knows, maybe if you're getting a lot of voltage drop, maybe you'll want to do some modification. You never know. It can never hurt. But either way, vape safe, stay safe, and above all else, have fun.
We'll see you on the next one.